What are you doing?
Filming?
Pictures of us?
Yeah.
Can I get your badge number?
0016.
Cool.
Is it shiny enough for you?
It's very shiny, sir.
All right. Give me your driver's license, Mr. Fifth Amendment, right?
You filming right now?
I am.
How come?
He's got the camera on. He's got the camera on me right now as we're talking.
So anyway, we got Andrew on the line. You're only on for a short time, so I want to get over to what's going on in Minnesota. You had some big things happening in the last few weeks, some big moves being made. Tell us about what's happening.
Definitely. Well, I'm taking a run for city council this year in the city of Little Canada.
Nice. So what does that entail? Like, do you have a clean criminal record?
Yeah, except for a couple minor parking infractions, stuff like that. But
you're
nothing major.
You're not one of those felon cop blockers that lives in your parents' basement, huh?
Surprisingly not.
I live in my parents' basement. Wait, no, I don't.
So do you
No, I
think
have a house.
do you think the fact that you're openly an activist that films police and exercises your rights is going to help your campaign?
It could help in some ways, and it could hurt in others. I mean, there's bound to be people that are against me that are state worshipers and do everything that the state says without question. And then there's the people that actually believe in liberty and freedom, and I think they'll be more on my side.
Okay, so I got some questions for you here. First of all, what are you running under? Independent, libertarian? What are you running under?
Well, it's a nonpartisan race in the
that's
small
even better.
city of Little Canada. So I'm not claiming any kind of party affiliation, though I am taking endorsements from parties that I agree with. Right now, I have the endorsement from the Legal Marijuana Now party.
Okay.
So that's a good thing, and I'm going for the Libertarian party endorsement as well here soon.
Now,
So if I were to ask you to say, like, take 90 seconds and kind of wrap up what your platform is, could you do that for us?
Sure. Basically, I'm trying to legalize little free libraries. Those little boxes of books that people have in their front yards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to legalize them in Little Canada. Right now, we don't, or the city has banned them for private use. I'm also it's crazy. I'm also big on property rights. I don't think the city council should be able to step in and chastise people for putting in hardwood flooring like they have before. I mean they have at previous meetings just totally chastised people for doing minor repairs in their home without permits. And that's something I don't think that should be
Absolutely.
even I mean, if it's something like a hot water heater or something like that takes natural gas or high voltage electricity, maybe, but stupid things like that, no. The city council should have no part in that. I mean, you own your home, you own your property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about what my floors look like? If I want to paint my floors with a bunch of pictures of dead kittens, I mean, I wouldn't, but if I wanted to, what do you have to say about that? You
Exactly.
can't.
Yeah.
Not that I would. I love kittens.
All right, well, Cop Block Radio is the hard-hitting show. We're going to ask some tough questions because we are your friend, but I'm going to play devil's advocate for the people who are against voting and any form of government.
And what, books?
No, voting,
Against
government, that government in itself is a coercive force, and playing a part of it. Are you doing any damage by trying to play a part in this system?
Sure, that's an excellent point. I don't want to create any laws against people. Basically, I'm there to try to limit the government. I don't want to make laws. I want to get rid of laws. So far in the past 3 years, I have gotten rid of 9 laws in Little Canada, and I want to continue doing that. And I want to make that easier.
Thank you for your service. That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm not trying to place more burdens on people. I'm trying to get rid of regulations. I'm trying to make it easier for business owners to open up a business. I don't want them to have to grovel before the city council to ask permission to open up their own business. That is their natural right to make their own money.
Now you're a regular at the city council meetings, so you understand the way these attitudes are now. Is there anybody on the council currently with your attitude that can use some support from someone like you?
There is one gentleman. He was elected 2 years ago. I agree with him on some issues. He's still kind of a statist, but he's more liberty oriented than all the others. So
So do you have a campaign slogan?
I don't have a campaign slogan yet. I'm still designing literature and stuff like that. Filing was just like 2 weeks ago, so I'm still in the beginning stages of this. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of more to come.
Awesome. I definitely can't wait to get these updates because it sounds like this is going to be a story that obviously will develop a lot.
And this
in the
isn't
time to
something
come.
this isn't something that's far fetched that couldn't happen. I want people to be aware that in New Hampshire, like the Liberty Movement, the central of the Liberty Movement, some people would say, they have been able to get many officials elected because there's so many libertarians in the area and freedom lovers. The point is, the current system right now is not working, and people know it, and they're willing to make radical decisions on who represents them to make some changes. And I love what you're
Just
doing.
look at the Republican
We're going
Party.
to a commercial break. We're going to be right back with more stories and more Cop Block Radio after this. Welcome back. You like that nice soothing intro?
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
soothing. Puts me to sleep
We're gonna
every
do some
time.
NPR style radio tonight. We're gonna just kick back.
Nice and-
We're just gonna
Just kick back,
Yeah.
relax, and
No,
listen to our
hell no.
voices as
We're gonna
we
come
lead
at
you
this-
down the rabbit hole.
We're going to come at these stories head on, and we're going to get some energy into this show. So, Andrew, from Minnesota, you said that you had some stories. You had something that you wanted to mention about one of the platforms you're running on, and about something about libraries. Go ahead and tell us what this is.
So, so about a year and a half ago, I was at a city council meeting here in Little Canada. There was a couple elderly ladies that came in that wanted to start a little free library program, and automatically the city just got all up in arms. They were like, "Well, what if somebody puts dirty magazines or coupons in these in these boxes?" I mean, that's the mindset of government.
Well, they
Coupons.
They use
Coupons
they're
and
concerned
dirty
about.
magazines. I mean,
if they're nothing else, they're creative. They come up with the dirtiest ideas that no one else have ever done or
Oh
thought
my
of,
God.
but they'll
They
create
gotta
law
protect-
around it.
Got to protect that monopoly on books, you know?
yeah.
I mean, I just want to see, I just want to hear somebody go up there and just be like, "Oh my God, what would happen if they walked into Walmart and they had like 4 coupons for the same toilet paper? What would we do?"
Pretty much. I mean, and it's just asinine because nobody buys dirty magazines anymore because we all have cell phones and the internet.
I didn't know dirty
know-
magazines were still a thing, honestly. You're telling me something.
I mean,
They
Playboy's
are.
not even a dirty magazine anymore. Playboy's like Maxim.
No,
There's no nudity in Playboy anymore.
right. It just shows how outdated these people are and how much they want to control every aspect of people's lives. I mean, not being able to have a box of books to share with your community in your front yard is ridiculous. That's like the government trying to regulate like a bench or patio furniture, in your yard. I mean, that's just crazy. So
They
I
do.
mean, that's
Madam Speaker, yes, I would like to talk about Shelley Newman. I saw her on the corner the other day, and I could see her slip.
Bloomers.
yeah. So I mean, it's stuff like that got me started on wanting to do this. So I just want to make it easier on people. I just want people to have more freedom, more liberty. I don't want the government to have power over these people. The people have to have the power, and that's what I'm trying to create.
So, if elected, have you addressed anything about your salary?
Well, my salary is just all set, but I will donate half of it every time I get paid to a different local organization.
Is that something that you're running on? Is that one of the things that you've told people? Is that public? Public knowledge?
It's not public knowledge yet. I haven't put it into my campaign literature, but I will be. Like I said, I'm still working on that. It's a process.
It's a lot of
to
money.
go through.
It's a lot of money that they offer people for a very small job. I can tell you that. City council is like 1 hour a week, and they offer them huge salaries. So
I think it's like
I think it's important if you're morally doing this to show that it's wrong and to try to correct the system that you give away part of the money to worthy causes. I'm glad that you said that. That's why I asked. So,
Definitely.
what other do you anticipate like any like local whatever bloggers or whatever that are against what you're doing to come up with dirt and do trash pieces about you? Like, is there any local gossip about you that they like to try to throw in your face to deter you?
Not that I've seen yet. I'm sure there will be.
Will
I
there
mean,
be any,
I'm
like-
not ashamed of my past whatsoever. I
So
mean, there's nothing.
There's no
I
sex tapes out there that's going to surface during the campaign. Nothing like
I wish there were, you know. So I mean, if someone out there wants to make one and put it out there, anonymously, I'm cool with that.
Well, that's good. You have such a clean past. A lot of people try to deter people trying to do good and try to throw their past and change the subject. I know I hear it all the time.
No hidden adult videos out there online, right? Like
Not
nothing
yet.
Like that? Not
Anthony,
yet.
I'm trying. I'm trying, but people are just too unwilling.
If Anthony
I
Weiner
need
can get
to-
elected, I don't think you have any issues. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Amen.
Yeah.
If Weiner can slide by Weiner's Wiener, I think you're in the clear.
All right. I gotta get taken off to work, but real
right,
quick,
man.
I want to plug my campaign Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Andrew Henderson for City Council.
Andrew
So-
Henderson for City Council Facebook page.
Yes.
Check that out. Everybody give it a like. Thank you, Andrew, for joining us.
Awesome.
Always good to have you on. Anytime you want to come on and tell us more about your campaign and any updates, you're welcome to come back.
Great. You guys have a good night. All right.
All right, man.
You
have
too,
a good
man.
one.
All right.
If I end up on YouTube, I'm going to be upset.